Awesome. Thank you so much. Charles, go ahead, please.
Oh, I have been here since they opened the door, but until now I made a lot of mistake because I'm a lazy guy. But it's okay. I enjoy to be here, and thank you, guy, for broke this particular class with Ana Laura because I thought it's only me and her. But good to see you, Jefferson. I'm so happy to see you right now here. Katarina again. Yeah, one more than 1 year here in TNT. I until now I have a lot of things for learn. 43 years old, married, 2 daughters. Nowadays living in Calgary. Yeah, a dreamer and passionate for aviation, and enjoy talk. And I will bother some Calgarians with my English. Yeah, that's it, I guess.
Awesome. I loved this, your presentation. Thanks, Charles. Jefferson, your turn, please. Go ahead.
Sorry, but I ought to leave this meeting now because it's a private meeting with Laura and Charles Lopez. Okay, bye-bye. See you.
No, he was just kidding.
Okay, guys. I'm Jefferson. I live in Goiânia, Goiás. It's a daisy city, a lot of flowers. I remember when the music, the lyrics about daisies. I remember Goiânia, beautiful flowers here in Goiânia. I'm economist, professor of Catholic University of Goiás, and I give my age away. As economist, I can't count anymore. And it's a pleasure to be with you again, Ana Laura, and my friend Charles, and now Catherine.
It's a pleasure to have you here too, Jefferson. Thanks so much for coming. So, guys, for those who'll be watching us later and doesn't know yet how about TNT works, so I'm Ana Laura. I will be your hostess today at this meeting. So TNT is like a community where we come here to communicate in foreign languages, but not just English. There's also Spanish, French, and Italian. Yeah, I think so. So the live meetings are not like classes. I'm not a teacher. I'm not here to correct anyone. There's no material or homework. We are here to have a nice chat, to practice our speaking in order to develop confidence and achieve fluency, right? But if you are interested to purchase some of our plans, you can go to our website, talkandtalk.com.br, right? And see all the available options. And yes, so a little bit about me. I'm Ana Laura, I'm 25. Nowadays, I'm living at Barueri, São Paulo. I work as a analyst control of quality with quality control in a chocolate fabric industry, you know. And let me see what else. On my free time, I like to do some biking and reading books. And yeah, that's all. So I'm here tonight with Charles, Catherine, and Jefferson, and we are going to talk about resilience. It's a skill, right?
So you have the best job ever. You work with chocolate.
Yes, but I'm not liking eating a lot right now. I forgot how to say enjoar, but I'm not eating so much as I usually did in the past. But yeah, it's really it smells is one of the industries that smells good. Yeah. So let's jump into the questions, guys. Let me see. Jefferson could start reading for us question number 1 and sharing your thoughts about it.
Okay,
How did you...
okay, my.
Oh,
sorry.
Jefferson.
I listened, Catherine. Sorry.
Go ahead, Jefferson.
No problem,
Thanks.
Catherine. Ladies first.
No, you can go. Sorry.
Okay, go. Let's go ahead. What would you define resilience? I think it's a very good question. If I think about resilience, in my case, is the ability to adapt to difficult situations. It's resilience. For example, to work sometimes not so easy, sometimes it's stressful. So you must be resilient. And I'm resilient in the same way when I study something new. For example, business intelligence that I'm studying now in our language. So hard for me in my age, but I'm resilient. I'm trying to adapt to all this kind of difficult situations. I think this is two big examples for me as resilience. And the other resilience is to be here with you. I'm too tired. I think like Charles, I work a lot. And you, I think, Laura, I think it's the same. But we are now resilient because we need to communicate every day better.
Yes, I loved your answer, Jefferson, and I agree with you. Thank you so much. Yeah, we are all kind of resilient because it's 10 and 20 p.m. and we are still here to develop our speaking, right? And let me see, Catherine, and for you, how would you define resilience?
Yeah,
Do you agree with Charles? You wanna
Yeah,
explain?
I
with
love the
other words?
definition that Charles brings to us, and I just added that resilient to me means be capable to support. It's not support, but yeah, to pass through the difficulties. So yeah, and in this case, we are resilient too because it's very difficult be here online YouTube. Expose myself to speaking a different language that I don't have so much knowledge, but I try to be resilient too.
Awesome, Catherine. But I really want to say that you're really you're going pretty good. Okay. Yes, you said that you are only attending at TNT meetings 2 weeks, right? And you are already at this level. Imagine when you will be like Charles, for 1 year ahead. You'll be nailed it.
Yeah.
Yes.
This is the target.
Yes, of
Being
all
like
of
Charles.
us. Yes. So, Charles, your turn. For you.
Of
What do you
course,
think?
she is better than me. She already
No way.
Start, and she it's better than me. Maybe a lot of guys, but I don't matter too much. Like I don't study too much, and like I used to said, my English it's like a parrot, only listen and talk. And yeah, I think it's the way I will work with my English. And until now, I did not study too much grammar. Maybe I will not. study grammar because it's boring part. Yeah, and I will not add anything, nothing, because Jefferson mentioned well, summarize well, I guess. And I would like only to tell it's one word that I respect too much and I bring with me.
Yes, yes. Thanks,
Too much
Charles.
close. How about you? What are your thoughts about definition about resilience? I would like to know from you.
Okay, I will answer. I will give you my answer. So let me see. Yeah, I agree with all of you guys. Like you mentioned, Jefferson summarized pretty well. But yeah, resilience is like when a person is good at, I would say, is good at facing adversities, you know? She can even fall, but she will always get up. So she's good at overcoming setbacks as well and stay persistent at her or his pursuit. What is the goal, right? I would define something like that. So let's move on to question number 2. Catherine, can you read for us out loud and
now it's
share your
me.
thoughts about it? Yeah.
What are some common characteristics of resilient people? So I can answer? Okay. As the Jefferson said, the characters could be adapted, be capable to be adapted, be capable to be resist a difficult situation, to overwhelming, I don't know, superar. Overcome, yeah. Thank you. Overcome the adversity. So I think this is the characteristic to this person. Don't give up is a good characteristic too. Yeah, that's it.
And for you, Jefferson, what other characteristics you may think that resilient people usually have as well?
I need to add something new because I told everything. Let me add something new about the characteristics of resilient people. I think the contribution for our society, it's very important to be resilient and a lot of things, especially in this transition days that are we living now, the change of our government, our presidents, or our relations with politicians, and looking for something different for our Brazil. I hope to be resilient in this case, to change the characteristics of the Brazilian now, to have peace in our Brazilians, to have work and jobs, especially for my students. I'm very worried about my students. As a professor, I see a lot of guys with good skill, resilient, with a lot of ability, with a lot of confidence, they have connection with the Brazilian situation. But unfortunately, I hope with the resilience of them, they can achieve or they can get a good job in the future.
Yeah, you mentioned something interesting about self-confidence. Yeah, right? So, yeah, I didn't thought about before. But yes, self-confidence would be a good characteristic, because if you don't if you don't believe it at yourself, who will, right? Thanks, Jefferson. And you, Charles. Can you think?
They are change Jefferson for Charles Jefferson. Can you realize this? For it's I feel happy you called Jefferson Charles. Yeah, it's my goal to walk in this way, and in the future achieve the Jefferson position, I guess. Positive mindset. I would like to bring this characteristic. I think every resilient guy should have, and maybe not should have, I guess, a positive mindset, I guess. Yeah, that's it. What do you think?
Yes, I totally agree with you. Optimistic person usually is resilient. So what you just said about positive mindset, I would also add maybe patient as well, flexibility, and maybe also to be able to ask for help when they need. Right? Oh, I'm just I see that I'm not going to get through that situation alone, so I ask for help. I believe that is a sign of resilience as well.
Anna, Laura, it's the name of my youngest daughter. Allowed me disagree with you because I consider myself so much resilient, but I don't take the patience feel. When God created me, he forgot to put some patience in my life, and patience, it's not my biggest quality, and I don't think it's so much related, because I'm too much impatience.
I can say that I'm not so patient, but I was trying to think at that way, something more like, oh, I'm not I'm going through about a situation. I'm not I'm trying to get it right, but I'm still learning or committing mistakes, but I resist. I'm patient, and I will try again. This kind of patience, not like with the daily routine.
I got you. I only would like to say I'm not patient, but you should wait for your moment, and try how much time you need to try for achieve your goals. I feel you, but I would like only let you know I'm not too much patient. Maybe some guys know me better because we participate a lot of meetings. But patience, it's not a word that I bring with me.
We talked about this earlier, right, Charles?
But Charles is so young. Maybe in the future he'll change.
You will get more mature.
Change your minds.
Yes. Yes.
I believe in Charles in the future.
Yes. You're right, Jefferson. So let me see. Oh, this one is interesting. I want to know you guys better. About question number 3. Can you start, Jefferson, reading for us and sharing about some of this moment?
Of course, my friend. Do you consider yourself as resilient? Anytime you took some sticks and stone and built a house? Yes, I consider myself resilient. I really resilient, as I said. I never give up about a lot of things. Even in difficult situations, I'm gonna until the finish. I must finish to end everything that I used to do. And if if I took some stick and stone and built a house, I think I do this every day with my students. For me, a house for me is knowledge, and I feel very comfortable. I feel very mindful. I feel very self-awareness when I see a poor guy study at the beginning of the course, studying hard. Sometimes the guy have no money to pay the bill, the installment. It's not so easy because I teach in a private school. And at the end of the course, I see the guy so happy, so rich of knowledge. And he used to say, now I'm prepared to life. I changed a lot. I think this is, I think this is the sticks and the stones that I build with the students. For me, the students now are the houses that I constructed or I built.
Yes, awesome. I love your allegory, like talking about knowledge with comparing with the house. I would say that maybe for me, I think that knowledge would be like the foundation of the house, and like the house would be everything else that we build with our knowledge, but it's important to build this foundation. Yeah, and awesome, really interesting. Thank you, Jefferson. And you, Catherine, do you consider yourself resilient? You can share with us maybe a situation that you showed this skill?
Yeah, I consider myself resilient, and I don't be happy about this because I think sometimes I take a long time to give up to something, and I lost time because I insisting in something, and yeah, it's not so good.
Got it. Thank you, Catherine. And your Charles. What about you?
Charles time. Tick, 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 tick. Yeah, I'm not resilient. I'm the proper resilience. My story can talk better than me, I guess. Yeah. And I'm not took some stick and stone and building a house. I'm building a castle. Ow. That's it. How about you, Laura?
Oh, after Charles' answer, I feel embarrassed to say mine. I consider myself a resilient person. I don't give up easily. Like a good example that I would mention, it was when I was doing the entrance exams to college, vestibular, right? And I remember that just in the time that month, that was the decisive month, I got really sick. And I remember my parents saying, oh, maybe you can take a break, you can try another year, next year. And I was like, no, I will not give up. And I still tried and go to do the tests. And thankfully, fortunately, I passed and I'm here with you guys. Yes. So I consider myself a resilient person. Not like Charles, like he mentioned that he is resilience in person, right? But yeah, I'm on the way. So Charles, let me see. Question number 4. Can you read for us and give
Who
us your answer?
is your role model when it comes to resilience? Can be a relative, friend, or famous one. Yeah, for me, it's easy to choose one because when I talk about resilience, I thought about my mom. She died a long time ago, but she raised 3 not too easy guys. Me, properly and mainly, maybe the most difficult guy, and 2 others. Yeah, I have a sister, but my sister go to live with one aunt because my dad died when I was 3 years. So we grew up in a difficult situation, but my mom, it's the good example as a resilient mother. It's common in Brazil, I know. It's not a hard, I don't know how I can say raro in English. It's common, it's so much common in Brazil. So much mother raise your kids and face a lot of difficulty. And it's a good example of resilience. And in Brazil, we can find a lot this example, right? But I will bring my mom because it's only one example, and it's more close, of course. But my respect for every mother in Brazil that nowadays, in this difficult situation that Jefferson mentioned some minutes ago, face every day difficult for raise your kids and don't give up. Yeah. And if I'm here, talk with you in English, live in Cali, my mom, it's the responsible for that. That's it, I guess.
Yes, I loved your answer. Awesome, awesome. So yeah, definitely single mothers, we have all to press all respects for her for they, because yeah, it's a really tough situation and you must be too much resilient to get through, right? Thanks, Charles. And you, Jefferson, what is your role model?
I won't cry. I won't cry. But I will follow my friend Charles. Yesterday I was talking about the past. I remember 15 years ago when six brothers lived in a house with 70 square meters for 10 years and more. I remember. It's a very good discussion about how to live in not a good situation. But it's very important, this for me, because it's not just Charles, not just my mother, but with my father, my role model, because I learned how to seek support from them to embrace change. I think it's very, very good. You have sometimes difficult situation, and you have to take action. My father used to say all the time, you need to take action. You can stay here, stay there, stop. Because when you take action, you can look for opportunities for you in the future. And the opportunities that my mother and my father gave for me is to study. I think the only thing that I think now is about this study. All the time supporting me. You need to study. Because Charles, I tried to be a soccer, but I'm not a good soccer. When I completed 12 years, my father asked for me, are you good in soccer? I said no, and he told me, stop soccer now and go to study. When you finish the undergraduate course, you can back to play soccer. And I did.
Wow, a lot of revelations today. Like Jefferson, he was almost like a soccer player, and Charles mentioned that he was a problem child or teenager. He mentioned he was the most difficult son, right? So yeah, really interesting. Thanks, Jefferson. And what about you, Catherine? What is your role model?
All the boys, my role model is my mother too, because she had to through a lot of difficult situations, and yeah, she is my model.
Awesome. Yeah. So as you guys, I would mention my mom at first, but I would also add my older sister. She really helped my mother to raise me when the two went out of the house for work and feed us, all of us. And yeah, while they were studying, my sister, she was working at 2 jobs, studying, doing her college as well. And yeah, she is my mother, they are my role example as resilient people, right? So let me see. Question number. Yeah, this one I wanna know your opinion about it. Question number 7. What do you think, Jefferson? Can you read for us?
Yes. Do you see, is this number 7? Do you see resilience as being a quality that someone born with it, or something people can learn? I think it's both. Because you can born with something very special, some kinds of resilience, but you can learn a lot. In my case, I think, as I said, I learned a lot in the beginning with my father and with my mother. It was very important for me, this kind of resilience. I remember 2 professors from university. For me, it's very important, this kind of resilience. All the time, they used to say for me, you must to do master degree and doctorate or PhD, and I did. I follow. And just to finish, a big friend that I have today, that we used to talk every day about everything. He's a big business. big business, and I love to talk with him and about business, about life. And he is an old friend of mine for a long time, and we stay apart for a long time. But from 5 years from now, we talk almost every day about how to be resilient in the situation. That's why, Charles, all the time, I'm a positive guy. I'm positive guy about the future. It's not so easy. It's not so easy. I know it's not so easy because I have 2 daughters living in Canada, so I think they want to come back, but I try to do my best here with my students to change the reality, the situation, especially for my students.
Awesome that you and your friend can keep in touch after so many years, and you guys can support each other. Really, really nice. Thanks, Jefferson. And you, Catherine. Do you believe that's something people born with, or we can learn, or do you agree with Jefferson?
I missed the question. What is the question?
Question number 7.
Okay. I think this is a quality that people can create it. So yeah, because I think when we born with anything. So we define yourself by the experience that we have in the life. So yeah, be resilient is a characteristic that we acquire, you get in the life. So yeah, I believe this.
Yes, I see your point. Thanks, Catherine. And you, Charles, what's your opinion about this question?
Who I am for disagree with Catherine and Jefferson. Yeah, I will follow in total. That's it, I guess.
You wanna add something else?
No, only this. So yeah,
Okay.
I avoid to disagree. I totally agree with Catherine. So good. Don't have nothing for add. Jefferson, one more time. It's my light in the end of the tunnel. Yeah, that's it, man. It's perfect. Talk with intelligent guy. It's good because sometimes you don't need to create nothing new. You can only enjoy the conversation. Thank you.
Okay,
That's it.
okay.
Yeah.
Yes. So I agree with all of you guys. I am more, I believe, with Jefferson. He mentioned that it's the two things mixed. Like, I believe that people, it's something related to personality as well. Some people tend to be more resilient, but I believe that the shape of their resilience would be really built during their experiences through life and their background, their history, and this will define more if they will be resilient or not. Yes, this is my opinion. We are running out of time, but maybe we can do one more question. Let me see. Oh, yes, Charles, question number 9. Can you read for us and give us your answer?
Your comment. Do you believe that a supportive and encouraging relationship that could make a difference in some about resilience? How? Yeah, it's a difficult question. Like I said, I follow Jefferson. It's in this inside of the my screen. It's because I'm doing this. I don't know how I'm distributing your screen, but in my screen it's in this side. And I agree. We born with part and we learn with another part. The part of you born cannot be influenced for anyone. And I think it's responsible for create your way, for pave your street. Oh, I try to create a expression different here. All right. And I think this part it's responsible. But the other part there you can learn that you can be taught for someone, maybe can be influenced for another person, and maybe positive relationship can encourage you to be more resilient. But as well, and in my point of view, you are the only responsible for your goals, for your life. You are the owner of your life, and you can do everything what you want to do. So put it in your mind, be a positive mindset. Yeah, that's it.
You nailed it, Charles. I loved your answer. Thanks so much. And you, Catherine, do you think that this a supportive net, people supporting you would make a difference in someone's resilience?
Yeah, I think because usually people believe that if you don't support something, if you don't support I don't know, the son or a kid, they will develop their resilience. But I don't think it is. I think the parents have to support them. Like when the baby crying, some people said, if you can go there to carry the baby and stop it crying, make he stopping crying, it is a bad thing for the baby. But I don't believe this. I believe when you support someone, when you care about someone, you can teach this person to be resilient too. Yeah.
Yes, I agree with you. Definitely. And you, Jefferson? Do you
After the
agree?
words of Charles, I have nothing to say, but I will try. I will try something after Charles. I think the supportive and encourage, it's very important when you seek support and you give support in a relationship. I think it's very important, this kind of thing. And as I said, to embrace change together. It's better together than alone. Laura, for example, will marry as soon as possible. He will embrace new chance to see the boy that he will embrace as soon as possible. Because it's very, very important in this case to set realistic goals and take action together. It's better when you support and encourage this kind of relationship.
Yes, Jefferson. I loved your answer. You said it all. Like when you mentioned that this part that is important to give and receive support. And I believe that is kind of related with what we were talking about, the role models, right? You have real examples in our lives. Is easier to learn with them, right? And it's part of experience that we have to learn how to be more resilient. And yes, I totally agree with you. Guys, unfortunately, we are running out of time. I would like to keep this conversation with you, with this pleasant conversation, but we have to go. But first, I sent a few links on the chat, right? So the first one is to you guys send your feedback about this specific meeting, like me as a hostess. So you can go there, be chilled. It's anonymous. If you can say something that will help me to be a better hostess, I would really appreciate it. And some tips about topics.
Anna, I know you use the music for bring this topic for us, but I would like to know more about this. It's not only the music. What you thought when you bring this question for us? What are your inspiration when you create this question?
Specific about question number 9?
About resilience, about this topic, about this subject.
Yes, like I mentioned at the beginning of the meeting, I was like listening Katy Perry's playlist, and I listened to this, and I was like, oh, it's the music is about someone that is underestimated by the others, but don't let that pull her down, and try again, and to overcome the things, the setbacks that happened with her, and never give up. And I was like, oh, I wanna talk about it with the guys. It was this way that the topic popped on my mind. Yes. Okay.
Something told to you.
So the first link is to you guys to send your feedback. And if you also wanna, Anna, I wanna suggest a topic interesting to discuss, you can go there and put there also. The second one is to TNT's website. And the third one is for this live at YouTube. And if you can go there, hit the like button, subscribe to TNT's channel, would mean a lot for us. And that's all, guys. Thanks so much for coming. Have a great week and see you soon. Bye-bye.
Yeah, take care.